This is the Bay Area's news station. KRON 4 News at 5 starts now.
Developing tonight on this Friday at 5 o'clock, fears that a San Francisco neighborhood could collapse. Right now, multiple sinkholes are creating a very dangerous situation in the aftermath of a major water main break and flood. I'm Pam Moore. KRON 4's Justine Waldman is live in the city's West Portal district with the latest details. Justine.
Pam, from talking to homeowners today, I understand there are at least a dozen sinkholes, not only in people's backyards, but also in their garages and underneath their homes where they can't even fully see how big they are just yet. And if you haven't seen it yet and don't understand just how high the water got in this neighborhood, take a look at this garage. That's at least 2 feet of water that flooded this neighborhood, leaving that scarring, muddy mark on the home. Homeowners spent today collecting and throwing out as much of their stuff as they possibly could because a lot of these places will need to be demolished. Garbage bags of ruined belongings now need to be thrown out, a total loss. There is a dumpster full of trash, stuff that used to be people's possessions. Memories like photographs and diplomas try to dry out in the sun, soaked from the flood. The damage is just beginning to show.
Initially, it was the water damage, and then as you go to close the door, you notice the door doesn't close, and then, as the days progress, we're seeing more and more cracks,
So it's gotten worse.
It's definitely gotten worse.
Other homes have sinkholes in the garage and cracks in the foundation. It is no longer safe to live here, and Harvey understands his home needs to be knocked down.
Frankly, the house is going to be demolished anyway because it's structurally so unstable that they can't fix it, they can't shore it up. The engineers have already said that it can't be rebuilt.
So you're looking live here back in the neighborhood as homeowners are still, using disaster companies to clean up their houses and take as much of their stuff as they can, not sure what they'll be able to save or what they'll have to throw out. And the concern with those sinkholes is that there are so many, not only on this side of the street, but also across the street. And since we can't see underneath the street, they're not sure if they're all going to connect, and that's what could cause the collapse. Live in San Francisco, I'm Justine Waldman, KRON 4 News.
Now we want to take a closer look at the progress that has been made. We have some side-by-side pictures here of what things look like early Tuesday when this all started, and then today you can see the cleanup in progress. This is looking south on 15th Street. Same vantage point. You can see the hill right here, same hill right there, and the mounds of dirt way different than all water on the street right here. Take a closer look on what it looked like Tuesday. Water just furiously pouring into this West Portal neighborhood. It's pooling down there at the intersection. That's 15th and Wawana. Water is rushing into this driveway. Look, that wheel almost entirely underwater. And this car right here, geez, only the windows are visible, and the cars north of that on this street here, not in much better shape as water is just pooling there. This is the same shot that we showed you, the side-by-side. And then again, this is what things look like today. You can see the mounds of dirt as crews are working to try to stabilize the ground, making sure that people are safe in their homes. This is certainly a developing story that we will continue to follow. Pam.